you love tsunderes? Do you love Russians? Do you love feet? In that case, I can't help you. But if you love tsunderes and the good old high school vibes, I've got 10 anime like Alya Hides Her Feelings in Russian. Let's go. Number 10, Boarding School Juliet.
付き合ってあげるから世界が変わるところを見せてちょうだい。
Yes, ladies and gents, we're starting off with the classic Romeo and Juliet set at Dahlia Academy. This anime follows Romeo Inuzuka and Juliet Persia, two passionate leaders of rival factions, the Black Doggies and White Cats. Despite their enemy's facade, they secretly fall for each other, risking everything to keep their relationship under wraps. It's modern Shakespeare, and it happens inside an anime high school.
助けたつもりならそれはなぜ？あなたにとって私は敵でしょ？
なぜって、お前が好きだからなんて言えねえし。
One of the things that makes this show similar to Alya is the main girl. They have that tsundere vibe and still manage to not be annoying. Besides, watching this show is like diving into the classic Romeo and Juliet story with a fresh twist. The side characters, from helpful aides to creepy compelling villains, really helps move this story forward. Plus, the soundtrack is fire, with a killer opening song that kicks off each episode with high energy. Overall, it's a slow burn, but totally worth it, even surpassing the manga in some ways. Number 9, Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister.
そんな提案してくるってことはウリュウさんはうちらのことを可愛いって思ってるってことですよね。
まあ、可愛い方だと。
Uryu Kamihate, haunted by his mother's death, aims to become a top doctor, showing his disillusionment with faith. When he seeks a fresh start, Chidori Amagami invites him to stay at her shrine. But there's a catch. He must marry one of her granddaughters, Yae, Yuna, or Asahi, to ensure the shrine's future. That's no one could say no to, but our guy rejects girls and instead wants to study.
ユナね、どうしたの？ごめんね、お邪魔して。
What really caught me about Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister is how unexpectedly charming it turned out. It's not just a typical harem. The sci-fi twists like parallel worlds and deja vu give it a fresh spin. The girls are genuinely likable. Asahi's innocence, Ye's maturity, and Yuna's spicy tsundere vibe all add layers. Uryu feels more grounded than most rom-com leads, making their chemistry pretty believable. It's a fun, cute watch that balances romance, mystery, and heart, just like how Alya balances a lot of things at once. Number 8, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten.
誕生日行ったところで何言ってんだこいつってなっただろうし。
じゃあ
お、
今年の誕生日はちゃんと祝います。
If you love that popular girl falling for unpopular boy vibe in Alya, then here's another one. Mahiru Shina, aka The Angel, is basically everyone's dream girl. Perfect, beautiful, smart, athletic, and caring in her own sweet way. She's lived in a different world from her shy neighbor, Amane Fujimiya, but one rainy day, their worlds collide when Amane shares his umbrella with her. From there, Mahiru starts visiting him every day, fussing over his health and tidiness, and they slowly form a bond through adorable moments in his apartment.
美味しかった。どうかしたか？
その
おう。
This series is a total joy. Even if the animation's not the best, I mean, it's pretty rough, but it's mainly the heart that keeps it alive. Mahiru's sweetness, her positive side, and Amane's vulnerability just make the story shine. Plus, the side characters like Itsuki and Chitose add a fun, supportive vibe that keeps the whole thing uplifting. The soundtrack is a highlight, and honestly, this show's just a wholesome must-watch rom-com filled with charm and warmth. Number 7, My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex.
今日も仲良く。
あら、ごめんなさい。今は私が水戸と話しているから邪魔しないでもらえるかしら。
If you were into Yuki and her "what are you doing, stepbro" vibes, then well, I got a show for you. This show kicks off with Mizuto Irito and Yume Aie, two middle school lovebirds who break up and drift apart. Fast forward, they're now step-siblings, living under one roof and the sparks still fly. They toss around a silly older sibling rule to keep their feelings in check, but their shared moments of past feelings threaten to resurface when they have a ton of awkward moments in the house.
兄弟がいるから何？もしかして水戸くんはただの義理の兄弟をいやらしい目で見てしまう悪い子だったのかしら。
Honestly, the characters are what made me stick around. Mizuto's insecurities and kindness really stood out. Plus, Yume's flawed but relatable vibe keep it real. Sure, the whole my stepsister's coming on to me thing can creep people out, but at this point, we need to realize anime producers really love investing in stuff like this. I don't know why, but I'm just here to recommend it because it gives off the same vibes as Alya. Number 6, Masamune-kun's Revenge.
これだから無粋な男は嫌いなのよ。雑巾&酸性洗剤、略してゾウさんのあだ名を贈呈してあげるわ。
略せば普通なところが渋怖いな。
Enough with the love stories, time for revenge. This is a fun romp about a kid rejected for being overweight, who hits the gym, becomes a total Chad, and plots sweet revenge against the girl who calls him Piggy. When he transfers to her school, his plan hits snags, especially when he gets a mysterious letter that throws a wrench in his scheme. It's part revenge story, part rom-com, a dash of mystery, and a lot of hilarious moments along the way.
近すぎ。
ああ、そうなのね。
なんでそんな遠いのよ。
ああ、めんどくせえ。
What really works here is its lively vibe, bright colors, and standout characters. Especially Masamune himself, who feels fresh compared to the harem leads. He's clever, confident, and surprisingly bold. Trust me, that makes a lot of difference. Plus, the show doesn't shy away from fan service, which I still don't know is a good thing or a bad thing. The pacing slows down a bit near the end, but hey, it's all about the journey, not the destination. This is totally binge-worthy if you dig fun rom-coms. Number 5, Ore Shura.
キドくん、今日は私と一緒に帰りませんか？
はい？
ね、一緒に帰りましょう。キドくん。
Orishura is about Itakido, a high schooler who's become totally disillusioned with love thanks to his parents' messy breakup. He's all about studying hard to become a doctor, just like that other guy on our list, avoiding any romance. But his life quietly gets flipped on its head when the popular Masuzu Natsukawa asks him to fake date her, claiming she's also sick of love drama. When she threatens to post his embarrassing journal online, Eita has no choice but to play along, pulling him into a cute, sometimes awkward fake relationship with the school's hottest girl.
何よ、二人して見つめ合っちゃって。
なんでもない。
そう、愛し合う二人が見つめ合うのは当然のことですから。
Watching this show, I really like how lighthearted and chill it kept things. This is not the reason why I recommend it in the list that has a similar anime to Alya. No, it's not because the girls have the same hair color. The art style with its watercolor vibe makes everything look adorable and soothing. Sometimes Masuzu can be annoying, at least for me, but on the good side, the humor hits well and it's fun to see our main character navigate the chaos of his fake romance. Number 4, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
こんなイケメンにしか許されないようなすかしたことできるわけないじゃないですか。こんな童貞面した先輩みたいなやつにキャラブレてますよ。
If you love the teasing of Alya but want teasing Ultra Pro Max, then this is the show for you. Nato Hachioji is just a regular guy caught in the relentless teasing of Nagatoro, a lively first-year student. He spots his awkwardness and manga hobby in the library, deciding to keep him on his toes with playful jabs and calling him senpai. At first, it's pretty annoying to Nato, who just wants to work peacefully. But over time, he realizes he likes Nagatoro.
まさかキスされるとか思っちゃいました。ねえねえ、こんなんでご褒美とか舐めてんすか？
Teasing is the whole concept of this show because you can pretty much see it with all the title itself. Nagatoro's over-the-top antics might scare off some early, but it's all about character growth. Nato gets more confident and Nagatoro's teasing gets even more playful. The animation is vibrant and clean, making every scene pop. Even though the teasing might get annoying at first, I say just grit your teeth and hold on. If you still don't like it, well, then this show isn't for you. Number 3, Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie.
僕の彼女はとても可愛い。でも時折可愛くないんだよな。
Yu Izumi is the super unlucky guy who keeps finding himself in chaos, but luckily, he's got the coolest girlfriend ever, Shikamori. She's adorable, athletic, and can switch into cool mode whenever Izumi's luck runs out, saving him from whatever disaster's lurking. Think of her as his protector angel with a killer look that stops trouble in its tracks. So think of her like Alya, but she kicks the ass of anyone who decides to call Masichika a wimp.
大丈夫ですか？
なんでノールックで新聞紙を受け止められるんだろう。
The show nails its vibe as a pure feel-good series, and that's why it scores a solid 9 out of 10 for me. The supporting cast is hilarious, especially Izumi's mom and Hachimitsu, who add a ton of flavor. But as you all know, Shikamori is just the one who steals the show in every scene. I'm pretty sure Shikamori was aired right after My Dress Up Darling to ride on the whole popular girl wimpy guy vibe. Did it succeed? Did it fail? I don't know, you tell me. Number 2, my teen romantic comedy Snafu.
難しい言葉使ってごめんな。
違う、言葉の意味がわからなかったんじゃないから、バカにしすぎだから。私だってちゃんと入試受けて総武校に入ったんだからね。
This masterpiece is about Hachimen Hikigaya, a high schooler with a pretty bleak view of youth and society. After writing a satirical essay, he's forced into the volunteer service club where he teams up with the icy Yukino Yukinoshita to help other students with their problems. As soon as they're joined by the cheerful Yui Hagama, and the trio come across various problems in the student council.
私この部活好きなの。好きなの。
I've talked about this a lot of times, but I've never seemed to have said why this show is good. This show is a standout because it's realistic and blunt tone. Its humor is sharp and often hilarious, while still tackling some pretty serious stuff about human nature. The love triangle also feels more built out instead of being thrown straight at your face. The romance isn't flashy, but rather a slow burn about emotional growth, which is refreshingly mature for the genre. Just hope that the girl you picked won. Number 1, Rascal does not dream of bunny girl senpai.
私におせっかいを焼くのはどうして？
美人の先輩とお近づきになれるチャンスだから張り切っているんです。
誰が本音を赤裸々に語れと言ったのよ。
Have you ever heard of puberty syndrome? Well, it's not your typical myth. It's this weird supernatural thing targeting teens, causing bizarre stuff like bruises or alternate realities. The story kicks off with Sakuta Azusagawa, a laid-back high schooler who knows firsthand how real and messy this syndrome can be. He crosses paths with Mai Sakurajima, a former child star now dressed as a bunny girl. Instead of enjoying the sight, Sakuta decides to help Mai, and he gets involved with more girls dealing with their own puberty-related weirdness.
お風呂入る。覗かないでよ。
大丈夫です。僕はシャワーの音だけでご飯3杯はいける。
If you love the straightforwardness of Machiya and the teasing antics of Alya, then Mai and Sakuta are definitely going to be your favorite couple. This anime nails it with its quirky characters, solid storytelling, and gorgeous animation. It's like Bakemonogatari, but with a twist of teen angst and heartfelt moments. This already has 1 season and 3 movies, plus a new season coming out, so if you start binge watching now, you can watch it through the whole season.